welcome to this Go Slow Flow yoga class. We're going to start in Shavasana on the yoga mat, so when you're ready, coming down to rest on your back. If you have the core strength, roll your back down using your core. If you need support, please ease down if there's a sore lower back. Letting the body come down, and we rest into Shavasana a moment to soften. If there is any pain in the lower back, please bend your legs up, taking pressure off the lumbar spine. Otherwise, long legs comfortably placed, backs of heels hip distance, let the feet drop away. Arms out wide, palms turn up in a gesture of openness and receiving. And then take these few moments and simply let go. Notice feelings through your body, any sensations that grab your attention, and tune into them. Conscious breaths into these feelings. Noticing the movement of breath through your body. Notice the breath into the belly, the ribs, the upper chest, and the breath leaving the belly, the ribs, the upper chest flattening down. So the physical body still, focusing with those breaths in and out. And gradually start to lengthen and deepen your breaths. Starting to move the feet in time with the breath, so when you next breathe in, point the toes. And as you breathe out, flex the feet. Inhales, pointing the toes. Exhales, flexing the feet. Couple more. Breaths lengthening, deepening. Exhale, flex the feet, bring the arms down and beside the body. And then as you breathe in, right arm stretch up and over, reach it as far back as the shoulder will allow. And on your exhaling breath, bring the arm down beside you. Alternating the arms in time with breaths. Inhale, left arm up and over, reach it long. And on the exhale, the arm comes down beside the body where it began. Your timing, your breaths, alternating the arms. Inhale, right arm up and over with your breath. The exhale, the arm comes back down beside your body. Keep flowing, your timing. When your left arm next comes back down beside the body, both arms together, breathing in. Arms up and over, reach back long. Again, not forcing the arms, take them back to where you can. And exhale, the arms come down beside us. Again, on your inhale, the arms sweep up and over. Not forcing the shoulders to take the arms up and over long. If one shoulder's different to the other, just taking it to where it can be. And exhale, the arms come down. Continue your timing, your breaths, building this mind-body breath connection. Starting to move the feet in time with the breaths. So as you breathe in, point the toes as you take the arms up and over, reaching long. And as you breathe out, flex the feet, heels push long as you bring the arms down beside you. Again, continue your timing. Breathing in, you point the toes, the arms go up and over. And on your breath out, flex the feet, arms come down beside you. Start to bring some subtle gaps at the end of each breath. So as you breathe in, pause for a moment, stretch the arms, point the toes and feel the body elongate. And then breathing out, the arms come down, flex the feet, pause for a moment, holding the breath out. Your timing again, breathing in, point the toes, arms up and over, stretch for a moment, retain your breath. Exhale, flexing the feet, the arms come down beside us, pausing, hold the breath out in your time. Again, a couple more. Last exhale for you, the arms come down beside the body, feet flex, and then when you're ready to breathe in, let the palms turn up, let the feet drop away. Take a moment and soften. Feel the whole body surrender to the mat, letting go. Next inhale, sweep the arms back behind you and reach for the elbows, stretch them long. And then bring both legs across to your left. If it's easy enough, cross your right ankle over the left and then lift your upper body across to the left. We're wanting to keep the right hip down, right thigh down, right ribs, right shoulder. And creating this banana-like shape, lengthening your right side body. And breathe along that length. Slow, steady breaths in and out. Exhale fully, bring the legs back to center and then the upper body. Second side, legs across to the right, upper body across to your right, and if you'd like to again, cross left ankle over right. But keep this left thigh down, left hip down, ribs down, shoulder down as much as you can. And breathing along this left side body, opening it up. Slow, deep breaths to wherever you can. And exhale fully, and then bringing the legs back to center, upper body back to center. Once you're centered, stretch the arms long, deep breath in, stretch the body. And exhale, the arms come all the way down around beside you. Let the feet drop, palms turn up, take a moment, surrender. Again, just tuning into the feelings through the body. Connection at this point in time. What's the feeling? What do you notice? The head gently rotating side to side. Keep the chin tucked, back of neck long, mobilizing as we rotate. And then when you're ready, the head comes back to center. Tuck it deep. Notice if the ribs pop up compensating, chin down, ribs down. Tuck the tailbone, push out through the heels, stretch the legs and soften. Bending the legs up, roll into your right side, come up onto hands and knees into your 4-point position. So transitioning onto hands and knees, getting ready to mobilize through cat and cow. As soon as you're set, breathing in, dip the lower back, chest pulls forward, looking up. Exhale, tuck your tailbone, roll your spine, look in towards your navel. So finding your flow, inhale, dipping, chest pulling forward, twist it up or down. Exhale, tuck the tailbone, roll the spine, look into the navel. Continue in your flow, your timing, your breath. One more. And you're going to finish when you're looking back towards the navel. Full exhalation. Once you're here, feel the hands push down through the mat. The knees, the shins, the tops of feet press down. Shoulders broader across the upper back, and can you breathe into that space? Chin deeper towards a notch of throat, creating length. Then exhale fully, lift the navel to the spine and hold the breath out of the body for as long as you can. Breathing in, bring the toes together, take your knees wide to the edge of the yoga mat. Take the buttocks back to the heels in a wide knees extended child. Arms slide long, chest and chin to mat or chest and forehead, buttocks back to heels. Wide knees allows the room for the belly to be soft. So as you breathe in, let the abdominal wall soften down. As you breathe out, draw the navel up to the spine. 2 more rounds of breath, your timing. Last exhale for you, lift the navel, then lift the head and chest and walk both hands across to the right. If it's easy, left hand over right or left fingers longer. Keeping the left shoulder away from the ear, left ribs wide and left buttock back to the heel. Now breathe along that left side body, lengthen and deepen the breaths, left side body. Last exhale for you, and then again lift the navel, then inhale head and chest up and come across second side to your left, right hand over left or right arm longer. Keep this right shoulder down away from the ear, keep neck long, right ribs wide, right buttock back onto the heels. If you're hitching up, ease back. Breathe along the right side body, lengthening and opening. And then exhale fully, lift the navel, inhale head and chest up, come back to being centered along the mat, slide longer. Is there any more length available now? Slow steady breath into the belly, exhale navel towards the spine, inhale abdominal wall soften to the mat, exhale navel to the spine. One more, deep breath in, belly softens. Exhale, gently lifting navel towards spine. Walk or drag the hands in, round your upper back to come up, all the way to kneeling. Sitting back on the buttocks, if the legs are sore, come up high kneeling if you need to. Take a moment, feeling neutral spinal curves, balancing those curves. If you're slumping the chest, lift a little. If you've overextended, bring it back, finding natural neutral curves. And then breathe up and down along your spinal alignments and feeling them, connection to them. Subtle adjustments if you feel necessary. And then exhale fully, open the eyes. Bring the right arm up in front of you, long arm, thumb up in line with the nose. Breathe in, keep your head centered. Breathe out, sweep the arm to the right. Keep the eyes on the thumb all the way. Keep your chin centered, the drishti to that thumb all the way to the right as far as you can. Mobilize the thumb, can you still see it? And then breathing in, bring that arm to sweep all the way back around in front. Eyes stay focused to the thumb. Exhale, the arm drops, close the eyes. Take a moment, soften. Second side, inhale, left arm up, left thumb extend up. Breathing out, the arm sweeps wide to the left. Keep the eyes focused on it all the way. Keep the chin centered, not turning the head, so we're working the eyes. Again, rock the thumb around when it's there. Can you still see it? Is it still in your drishti? And then breathing in, that left arm sweeps all the way back around in front. Eyes focused all the way on it. Center, exhale, the hand releases, close the eyes. Feel the muscles of and around the eyes soften. And again, when you're ready, inhale, right arm up, thumb extended up. As you exhale, sweep that arm wide. Keep the eyes on that thumb all the way. Keep the head centered, chin tucked, back of neck long. Again, move the thumb. Can you still see it out there? And then breathing in, bring that thumb all the way back around in front, sweep it through. Eyes stay on the thumb the whole way. And once you're centered, exhale, the arm drops, close the eyes. Second side, left arm up, thumb extended up. Exhale, sweep the arm wide. Keep your drishti on that left thumb all the way as you sweep it around. Try not to turn the head, keep the chin centered. Again, move that thumb a little bit, wriggle it around. Can you still see it? And then breathing in, bring that arm all the way back in front, sweep it through. Keep the drishti, the focus on that thumb all the way. Exhale, the hand releases, close the eyes. Rub those hands together, build some heat, warmth and friction to build that heat through the palms of the hands. And gently palming over the eyes. No pressure, but just feel the warmth of the hands penetrate through to the muscles of the eyes and soften. And then gently let the hands slide off the face. Bring the knees in together, sitting back on heels. As soon as you're ready, inhale, wide arms and up. Reach up, extend up, look up. Hands forward onto the mat. Exhale, sliding long. Through to cobra, inhale, push into the hands. Glide the chest through, shoulders back, legs and glutes active. Down dog, tuck the toes, take the buttocks up and stretch back long. Walk your legs out on the spot, bend and straighten, mobilize. Move the hips side to side, the shoulders, the neck, moving in ways that opens you up. And then when you're ready, find the stillness of your downward facing dog. Just try and unlock the knees, unlock the elbows. Push away from your hands, push away from your feet, and stretch your back body, elongating. Conscious breath into where you feel the stretch through the back of your body. Do you notice the calf muscles, hamstrings, through the back torso, arms or shoulders, hands or wrists, wherever it is for you, conscious breaths into these feelings. Steady and calm. And then exhale fully. Let's get some movement. Right leg going up. Press it out, hips squared and flex the foot. Exhale, step the foot up through the hands, back knee down and point. Inhale, the arms sweep up, reach up. Hands under the hips as you exhale and really square up. Push back from the right foot, right hip square, left knee and left hip coming forward. Balancing. Take the gaze up, take the arms up, deep breath in. Exhale, come into the lunge. Inhale, reach up, lengthen. Exhale, hands down. Step forward, push off from the back foot. Feet hip distance, parallel. Hold the elbows. Fold the body onto the front legs. Bend the legs, ribs on thighs. Bend and straighten the legs for a moment. Mobilize, swing around the legs. Do what works for you, opening you up. Come back to being centered on the legs. Exhale fully, let the arms drop. Sweep wide, come all the way up to stand. Reach up, touch the hands, stretch up. Exhale, wide hands to the mat, fold the body to your legs. Inhale, lift your heart forward. Right leg lifted, flex the foot, stretch it out. Exhale, step it long, slide it back, knee down and point. Inhale, the arms come up, sweep up. Hands onto the hips as you exhale and square up on this side. Push back from the left foot, left hip staying back. Right knee, right hip bringing forward. Open and squared. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, come into the lunge, keeping it active. So we're not collapsed into the hip. And then inhale, reach up, lengthen. Exhale, hands down, step back to your down dog. Best way you can get there and find your length. Unlock the elbows, unlock the knees. Slow, steady breath through your body. Slow breath out. 2 more. Last exhale for you, push away from the foundations. And then inhale, left leg up, straight out, hips square. Exhale, step the foot up through the hands, back knee down and point. Inhale, the arms come up, reaching up. Coming into the lunge, exhale. Stretch, inhale, reach up, are you balanced? Exhale, hands down, step forward to the front of the mat. Feet hip distance, and this time hold the back of the ankles. Fold your body to the legs as close as you can. Inhale, lift the heart, extend up. Exhale, fold your body onto the legs. Wide arms, inhale, up to stand, push down through the feet, stretch up, lengthen. Exhale, hands to the floor, fold your body to your legs. Inhale, lift your heart. Left leg up, flex the foot, press away, stretch long. Step the foot out long, knee down and point. Inhale, sweep up, reach up. Exhale, coming into your lunge. Push away, stretch up, lengthen, are you balanced? Exhale, hands down, step back to down dog. Lift it up and step it out and find your length. Again, unlock your knees, unlock your elbows, and push away from your hands and your feet. Slow, steady breaths into whatever you're feeling, and slow breath out. 2 more breaths, slow and deep. Last exhale for you, then gently lower down onto your knees. Inhale, dip your spine, looking up. Exhale, tuck your tailbone, roll your spine and look in towards the navel. Take 1 more breath across the upper back. Breathe into that space you've created. Exhale, lift the navel into the spine and hold the breath out for as long as you can. Breathing in, take the buttocks all the way back to the heels. Exhale, arms around beside the feet, palms turn up, forehead resting. If forehead doesn't reach the mat, stack the hands where you need to for the forehead to rest. Lengthen tailbone to crown of hair and broaden across the shoulders. Bring a slow, steady breath all the way through the back body. Can you expand the back ribs? Exhale, firm the lower belly. Press your shins down through the mat. Breathing in, roll your back up, vertebra by vertebra, coming up to kneeling at the back end of the mat. Once you're here, take a moment to be still, and again feeling your natural curves through the spine. Slow, steady breath up and down along the spine, subtly adjusting if you need. As you exhale, then extend the right fingertips down long and tilt your head away to the left. So finding a stretch down the right side, neck, shoulder, arm. Breathe into that lengthening. Keep your lower ribs in, your chin in. And then exhale, bring the right arm across the body, left arm up in front of that. If you're familiar, Garudasana arms, wrap the arms, roll the shoulders broad, tuck the chin in, and find your broadness, stretch into the back. Slow, steady breaths in and out. Exhale fully, let the arms release, and then roll the spine all the way up to neutral. Once you lift the head last, exhale fully. Inhale, left arm across the body, right arm in front of that. So if you've got sore shoulders, work where you can, being careful. Full Garudasana arms, wrapping if it's easy. Round the back out, chin in, and breathe across the upper back, broadening and opening. Breathing into these feelings, creating space. And then open the space by breathing into that area. And then exhale fully, let the arms release and roll the spine up to neutral. Coming all the way up, exhale fully. High kneeling, coming up off the buttocks, lifting up high, and Parigasana. Take the right foot off to the side, left hand down opposite side. Right arm up and over and stretch along and open up this top side body. So if your left hip is pinched back, come up higher and bring the hip forward, opening up the hip flexor and breathe. If you're easy in it, lifting this right leg up for the balance and holding into it, flex the foot and stretch. Exhale, bringing that right foot back down, little toe side of the foot anchors down, and then stretch this top side, elongate. Exhale, the arm sweeps down, hands come up onto the hips and balance off. Inhale, the left arm comes up, and exhale, lean to your straight leg. Push away from it as you lean to it. A few more breaths. Exhale for you, the arm sweeps down in front of the face, and then lift this right leg around in front of you. Turn your toes out to the side, bring the hands down inside edge, and keep lengthening forward. So we want to have the heel in front of the knee as we keep coming through, adjusting back knee longer, and if you're more open, down onto the forearms into your stretch. Push away from this right foot, keeping the hips squared back. And if you look back, left hip to left knee, keep it squared off, not rolling away. Sternum long, shoulders back, back of neck long. Few more breaths into the stretch, into the feelings that's here for you. exhale fully. Walk the hands up on your inhale. Bring those right toes up, hand outside edge of the leg. And extend this right leg long, stretch it back, sit bone and buttock up. Unlock the knee. If you've hyperextended the knee, just lift it and push the heel down and away from you. Lower back in extension. If you're really rolling into flexion, bend the leg a little more and try and extend the buttock out longer behind you. Chest lifting, chin in, and keep breathing. So if that hip wants to hitch away, keep bringing it in. And if you've got a little more length from Ardha Hanumanasana, slide it out longer. Even if it's a millimeter, then take it further all the way into Hanumanasana if you've got the opening there. Your choice, where's the stretch working for you? So we make sure there's breath into whatever we're feeling. We're bringing that left hip down and forward and bringing this right buttock back in, squaring into the pelvis. Keep breathing. Keep easing in. If you've got the length and opening, by all means, take the stretch where you can. And then exhale, we're letting that right foot come back in, knees stacking above the heel. Up onto fingertips, shoulders broad, put the forehead on top of this right leg or knee. So we've got a rounded upper back, chin in, stretching left hip flexor quadricep, perhaps the left side psoas. Breathe into the feelings of this stretch. Then exhale fully into your high lunge. Tuck the back toes, lift off the back knee. Make sure the feet are wide enough, close enough to be stable. Right knee staying stacked above the heel. Inhale, those arms coming up. Exhale onto the hips and squaring off. Micro bend on that back knee. Feel the left foot dragging forward. Push back from this right foot squared off. Arms up if it's easy, dristy up, and you've got 3 more breaths. Whoops. 3 breaths, steady and calm. Third exhale for you. Left hand down to the mat, under the shoulder. Right arm up, open up, stretch up. Easy twist. Arm along beside the ear if it's easy for you. If you do lose the twist, keep the arm up. Now press this right heel down and feel the right buttock press long behind you. Push down into your left foot and feel that left leg strong, not just falling and collapsing. 3 more breaths from now. Try to bring the chest around, try and rotate. Lift the abdominal, the navel upwards. Exhale, the hand circles down, outside edge of the foot. Push away and step back to your down dog. Take a moment to lengthen and balance. Noticing how the feeling's different in the legs or the body after one side opened up. Noticing what you feel. Then exhale fully, gently lower to your knees. Inhale, dip the spine, looking up. Exhale, tuck the tailbone, roll the spine and look into the navel. Feel trying to pull your knees forward towards your hands. Feel trying to bring your hands back towards your knees. Notice what changes in the posture as you change the momentum. Hands dragging back, knees pulling forward. And then exhale, soften and slowly take the buttocks all the way back to the heels. Into your child pose, palms turn up or rest to the forehead on the hands. Let yourself soften. Let the focus turn inward. Breathing into what you feel.
Press down through your shins. Exhale, firm the lower belly. And on your inhale, roll your back up. If you need assistance to roll up, hands press beside the knees onto the mat. Vertebra by vertebra, rolling the spine up, the head coming up last. Couple of breaths up and down along your spine, neutral alignments. So make those subtle adjustments. And then exhale fully, press down through the shins and inhale up to high kneeling. Second side, Parigasana, left foot out wide, right hand down, second side. Inhale, left arm up and over and reaching long. So again, if this right hip is pinched back, come up higher, bringing this right hip forward as you create your length and your stretch. And then lifting this left leg up if you work the balance. Feel this top side hip and leg switch on and activate. And exhale, lower that left foot down. Make sure little toe side of foot comes down. And lengthen your top side body. One more breath. Deep breath in, stretch. And as you exhale, the arm sweeps down. Hands up onto the hips, square them off. We're taking right arm up, reach up, lengthen. Lean towards your straight leg. Try not to turn the chest and hip. Keep yourself squared, hips and ribs held in. Again, it's not a back bend. Protect your back as you lean to the side. Push away from that foot, engaging. Press down, right knee to top of right foot, engaging. Slow, steady breath in and out. And last exhale, the arm sweeps down. On this side, lifting the left foot around, toes out at the angle, and hands come through inside edge to the mat. Bring the hips forward, keep adjusting longer. Left foot forward of the knee as you ease through. So toes out, knee wide, down onto those forearms if you've got the opening. Try to bring your sternum long, shoulders back, chin tucked, back of neck long. If you're really falling off to your right side, again check this alignment, right hip to right knee, balancing. Keep breathing. Remember breath into where you're feeling your stretches. If you're not on forearms, you're up on the hands, shoulders back, working the stretch where you can. And then exhale fully, walk the hands in, bring those left toes up, hand outside edge of the leg. So we're stretching the back of the left leg, unlock the knee. The buttock is tilting up and out behind us, not falling under. Keep adjusting, shifting and changing the stretch to lengthen where you can. And then ease that breath in this feeling. Slow, steady breaths in and out. Exhale fully, slide it a little longer if you wish to, even if it's a millimeter. Can we take it any deeper? Working into that split position where you quit without forcing. Remember, when we force the body, it's going to resist us. So work into lengthening gently, organically. When you're ready, the body will open for you. Keep breathing. Make sure there's breath in whatever you're feeling. Exhale fully. We're bringing that leg back in. So we want to bring the knee to stack directly above the heel. Once you're there, up under fingertips. Round the back high, chin in. And we want to put the forehead or head on top of this left leg. So we're getting around, shoulders broad, spine lengthening, front right leg lengthening. Breathe into these feelings. We create the shape, we breathe into it. Exhale fully into our high lunge on this side. Tuck the back toes, lift off the knee. Feet wide or closer wherever you're stable. Left knee, make sure it stays stacked above that heel and centered. When you're ready, arms up, reach up. Hands onto the hips on this side and squaring off, are we balanced? So micro bend on this back leg, feel the knee bent, foot dragging through and push away from the left foot. Make sure you're not collapsed down on the hip, that you're lifting out of that front left hip. Lower ribs in, and when you're ready, arms up and gazing up if you've got your balance point. 3 breaths, steady and calm. Third breath for you. We're taking the right hand down under the shoulder. Place it down, left arm up and palm turning out for your twist. Easy twist, long arm beside the ear. If the chest starts to fall down, keep the arm up. Now press down on this left heel and really direct the left buttock long and back. Right foot push into it, engaging the legs, you're not just collapsed. 3 more breaths from now, steady and calm. Try to bring the chest around, the twist opening up. Lift the navel towards the ceiling. And last exhale, the hand comes down, outside edge of the foot, stepping back to your down dog posture. Find your length here, find your opening. Unlock the joints and not hanging into the joints. Lift yourself and be strong through your posture. Slow, steady breaths in and out. So wherever you're set up with your screen, it doesn't matter which leg, lift one leg up so then you'll be facing the screen when you step it through the hands. Exhale, step that foot up through your hands, turn to the wide edge of your mat. Feet turn forward, hold the elbows and hang down in your forward bend. Padottasana, wide leg forward fold, and just keep letting the body surrender down through those legs. Let the hips rock side to side for a moment, mobilize through them. If one side's particularly tight, hold into it, or continue moving side to side. Whatever feels best for you here at this moment. Always checking in, tuning in with the body. What's it feeling? Where are the sensations? Is there breath? And when you're ready, simply centering down through those legs. Keep going in deeper, letting gravity bring you down longer, deeper. Push through the feet. Make sure you're not just hyperextended on your joints. Pressing down, engaging. Buttocks any higher, legs any longer. So if your chest is really hunched out behind you, keep bending the legs more, extend the bottom back more or up, and bring the sternum, the middle chest as long as you're comfortable to do. One more breath, your timing. Let the arms drop, sweep wide and come up to stand. Use your leg strength all the way up. Exhale, hands down to shoulder height. Turn your feet to the right for Trikonasana. Look longest right finger, breathe in, breathe out, stretch long, reach towards your leg, ankle, foot, side body lengthening. If your neck is comfortable, look up to your top thumb. If you have a sore neck, look down at your right big toe. Feel your opening through this Trikonasana posture and breathe. So we want to length both sides of the body, extend it out at this lateral extension. Take 3 more breaths from now. Third exhale for you, base hand rests, top arm comes over longer, extended Trikonasana. Feel your top side body elongate, keep pressing away from your foundations. And exhale, the arm sweeps down. Come all the way up, second side, arms shoulder height, turn the feet to the left, look longest left finger. As you exhale, extend out long, so underside body lengthen, reach down, leg, ankle, foot or beyond, wherever you can. So we don't want to be pinched in the hip and we're not hyperextending our joints, body lengthening out long. Where is that for you? And keep breathing into the feeling once you're here. Again, drishti up, forward or down, pending your neck. And take 3 more breaths. Third breath, let the base hand rest to support the weight, top arm coming over. Find that length. Foundations pressing, not collapsing, so we lift and push away. And then exhale, sweep down. Come all the way up, turn the feet forward again, and hands on hips. Inhale, lift the heart, open up. Fold down through those legs, exhale. Keep hands on hips and go all the way through. Again, if the back's already rounding, please bend the legs. Extend the buttocks further back and keep the chest lengthening long. Body long, balance front, sides and back of body. Push down into the feet and come up parallel to the floor. Place your left hand down under the face, so weight there into it. Right arm widen up, twist and look up to that hand. Now push away from that right foot to keep the pelvis balanced so you're not falling out. Neck long. 3 more breaths from now. Third exhale for you. The hand comes down, second side. Left hand out and up, sweep up, rotate. Push away from your left foot, keep the pelvis balanced. Rotate the chest. Neck long, chin in. 3 more breaths. Third exhale for you. Release the hand down. Transition all the way to the front edge of your mat and step back to your down dog posture. Soon as you're here, right leg's going up. Roll your hip up, ribs up, twist up, look up under that underarm. Bend your top knee, keep it as high as you can. And then as you exhale, bring the right knee wide to the yoga mat, behind your right wrist, foot across the mat, and slide your left leg long. An easy pigeon. So if you've got sore knee and hip joints, please protect and just readjust where you need to. If there's no stretch, keep bringing the right foot out in front longer. And ease your body forward to where you can fold down and in. So set yourself in the posture. Once you do, press the top of your left foot down. As you press the left foot down, feel you're dragging this left leg up into the hip. Work the outer edge of your left hip forward and down. Outer edge of left hip forward and down. And then feel like you're dragging this right leg back into the hip. So we create space in the front of this right hip, not pinching and falling into it. So right leg pulling back in. Lift the front body into your back body, so we're not just collapsing down. And then holding into your posture, switched on and breathing.
Remember your spine, the neck is a part of the spine, so keep it balanced and find your breath. Direct the breath into the stretch, into the feelings. And then exhale fully. Walk the hands up in your time. So if your back isn't so mobile, you're not coming up quite so high, stay lower, shoulders back, hands dragging back, chest projecting long. Eventually when the mobility's in the spine, it starts to come higher. Keep the legs active, hands supporting you, arms up or clasp behind the back. Open up to where you can. 3 more breaths up towards the front chest, right up to collarbones. Third exhale for you, release the hands back down, tuck the back toes, lift up and step back to your down dog posture. Walk the legs out on the spot for a moment, mobilize where you need to, hips, shoulders, neck, and then back to being still when you're ready. From here, the left leg's going up. Inhale, rotate the hip up, ribs up, look up. And then bend that top knee. Keep the left knee lifted high. Exhale, sweep it wide, left edge of the mat. Transition through, keep bringing it down behind the left wrist, foot across to the right, and let that right leg slide out long. Ease down and in on this side. Again, protect around knee and hip issues if you've got them. And ease in carefully to where you can. So once you set yourself, on this side, we're bringing the right hip forward and down. Pressing the top of the right foot down. And feel bringing or dragging this right leg back up into the hip and pelvis. Left leg, feel bringing it back in. So you're not just falling into the hip, but pulling back out of it. Left leg dragging in. Right leg pulling in. You should feel the front body lifted, not collapsing. Hold yourself into the posture. Check your alignments. Feel through. And breathe into these feelings. And then exhale fully, walking the hands up on this second side, again to where the mobility is for you and your spine. Remember, we're not forcing, arch up to where you've got your opening. The breath lifts the body up, the drishti helps to where you're going. Arms might come up if you're getting that feeling. Maybe you're learning, could you lift? Maybe hands behind. 3 more breaths, slow and steady. Let the breath come right up through the chest, right up to the collarbones. So we're creating a back bend. Third exhale on this side. We're going to release the arms wherever you're at. Lean out to your left as much as you can. Right leg, swing it around. Now if your left leg is sore, bring the left leg straight and put the right foot over. If your right sit bone doesn't come down, bring that left leg straight. If it's an easy twist, keeping that left foot where it was, right sit bone, right body balance, and twisting around to your right. So left arm wrapping, right hand behind, and rotate. If you're stronger and you're stable, arm can come around off the floor and reach behind. If you've got the mobility to come under the leg, left arm under, feed through, and reaching for the bind if you've got it. Otherwise, hands here supporting. Spine lifting on inhale, rotating with exhales. Encourage the torso around, shoulders and chest. Remember being careful with the neck. Last exhale for you, squeeze the breath out. And then inhale, turn the face forward, unwind, and take your right leg off to the diagonal. You'll need to bring the left foot around wherever that's comfortable for you. Hips squared, left leg bent. Turn the torso to your right leg and walk the hands down the right leg, coming in as deep as you can. So now this left side of the back is lengthening. So we're trying to square the shoulders, balancing the nose, the chin, the sternum, and the navel towards your right leg. Lengthen through to where you can. Inhale, take the left arm out and open across the body, open up. As you exhale, let this left arm sweep long. Just keep reaching, reaching, reaching as far as you're comfortable to do. And then we're circling the arm down and releasing out. Second side when you're ready. So right leg is going to be long in front, or right leg is tucking under, knee in line with hip. Left foot over, outside edge of that leg. So we're twisting to the left this time. Right arm is wrapping, left hand behind. Inhale, spine lifting. Exhale, rotating and twisting. If you're easy in it, the back hand can come around behind the back. The front arm can stay where it is, or you can bring it in underneath the leg and reach around, finding that bind. But then make sure this left sit bone comes back down into your twist. Inhale's lifting the body. Exhale's rotating. Couple more breaths. Last exhale for you, squeeze the breath out. Inhale, the face turns forward, and then unwind. So we're taking the left leg out to the corner diagonal. So again, repositioning where you are, and then rotate your body and coming towards your left leg. So now the right side of your back is elongating. So try and square across the shoulders, so the sternum, chin and nose, and try and lift the navel to the thigh as you lengthen towards this leg. Lengthening into your stretch and feeling that right side of the back lengthening. As you next inhale, lift the right side, extend the arm out, open arm. And as you exhale, let that arm come across and just stretch as long as you're comfortable to do. Find as much length, and exhale, the arm sweeps down. Come all the way up out of your posture. Take both legs out wide, Upavishta Konasana. Set the heels, and then could you lift the pelvis forward without the heels moving. So if you're falling back in the hips, hands behind you for the hips to tilt forward. Keep the hands back if you're falling back. Bend the legs up if you need to. Walk the arms out in front, surrendering long and forward to where you can into this forward stretch. We want to try and keep the toes up, knees up, inner thighs rolled up, not letting the feet collapse in or out. So a couple more moments here, just finding the stretch, lengthening to where you can. Keep breathing into the depth that you've got. Make sure there's breath there. Last exhale for you. Use those hands for support. Walk them back in. Push away from the floor. Round the upper back out. Chin in nice and deep. Take a moment and broaden across that upper back. Head can rock side to side. Mobilize your neck. And when you're ready, simply come back to being centered. Breathing in, roll the remainder of the spine all the way up to be tall, sitting neutral, and take a moment to be still. Again, breathe up and down along the length of your spine. Slow, steady breaths in and out. And as you exhale fully, releasing, lift the underside of the legs, bring those legs in together, give them a shake out, roll shoulders, maneuver the neck, do whatever you need to get in your release. We're finishing in Shavasana where we began. Make sure there's enough mat for you to roll down. If there's a back issue, support yourself. If you're stronger, simply roll the body down. Vertebra by vertebra, feeling the body connect back to the mat. Let the palms turn up, let the feet drop away. Close the eyes and be completely still. Again, if you have lower back issues, bend your legs up, taking pressure off the lumbar spine. Can you take a moment here, slow and steady through the breaths? Just let them be, letting go. Everything returning back to its natural rhythm, the breath, the heart rate, surrendering down. So bring a slow, steady breath all the way up through the body. Breathe out, slide down through your legs, out through your feet. Let them drop. So let the feet drop away. And at the same time, feel the feet are heavy, dropping into the backs of the heels. From the backs of the heels, breathe in. Slide your awareness up backs of legs all the way to buttocks. Breathe out, soften. What part of your legs feel connected down on the mat for you? Calf muscles. Do you feel backs of knees lift away from the mat? Reconnection, is it backs of thighs or buttocks? Let the weight of the legs surrender. Feel there's a softening. Awareness to the tailbone. As you breathe in, slide your awareness up the spine to the top of your neck. Breathe out, soften. And can you feel the muscles on each side of the spine soften and spread? Feeling the middle back broaden and soften. Shoulder blades are heavy, can you let them drop? Feel the weight of the right shoulder blade release down. Feel the weight of the left shoulder blade release down. And feel both shoulder blades release down the back. Then back of neck is long and gently tuck your chin down. Feel the back of your neck elongate. And then exhale, soften completely. And feel your whole body rest down. Letting go. Letting go. If your mind is wandering out to thoughts and sounds, bring it back to the breath, feeling the abdominal wall rise on inhale, soften down with exhale.
When you're ready to move, start with the breath. Let the breath start to lengthen and deepen through your body. As you feel the breath start to deepen, rub thumbs and fingers and wriggle toes. Open and close hands and flex feet back and forth. Circle joints, ankles and wrists, full rotations. Opposite direction in your time. You can also start to move the head side to side gently. And when you feel ready, simply stretch the arms up and over behind you, reach long, point the toes, and exhale, sigh the breath out and soften. Again, inhale, stretch out, reach long. Exhale, sigh and soften. One more. Stretch fingers to toes, hands, feet, arms, legs, the spine. Let the breath sigh and soften. Bend your legs up, roll to your right side. Give yourself a moment resting to your right side body. And when you feel ready, come up to sit, easy cross legs, half lotus or full, whatever works for you for your legs through your joints. A moment to be seated. Prop the hips up if you're falling back. Spine lifting tall, hips opening. Yan Mudra, thumb and first finger touch. Gently tuck the chin a little. Two physical eyes are closed. And take your internal awareness and focus into the middle of your chest. Awareness directly in front of the spine, middle chest. Anahata chakra is the energy center. And turn your focus in here. Just taking these few moments, connecting inward. Is there a sense of spaciousness? Is there a feeling of quiet and calm? Let the breath be gentle and quiet. Your next inhale, wide arms sweep up. Connect the hands together and touch to the forehead. As we move through life with thoughtfulness. Touch the hands to the lips. As we move through life, we have kind words. And bring the hands to the heart. As we move through life, we have compassion. And we have kindness. Namaste. Let the body fold out in front of you, stretch out long. Surrender forward to where you can comfortably come to. Whether you remain still or you wish to rock the head, shoulders, neck, body, take the legs out if you need to. Mobilize in ways that feels comfortable for you, or simply enjoy the stillness. Taking a moment there, and when you're ready, coming on and finishing in your time.